Ebusuafo yedamwase say de bia no mo visit your channel no mo like mo comment na mo subscribe and even your suggestions yedamwase say de bia no mo support ye na most importantly no mo support the vision of your brother Nana Kwame Bediako. Na ye kase vision of Nana Kwame Bediako a asema ye kan ye the vision of a better Ghana, the vision of better governance, the vision of equality, the vision of empowerment. So intino supporting Nana Kwame Bediako is supporting a better Ghana for you and I. Okay, so in today's discussion, there is a video which is trending, and that video, a TV and radio presenter Bolare's interview with Samia Nkrumah. Now, in this interview, Bolare asked Samia Nkrumah whether she has any interest in supporting Nana Kwame Bediako as his running mate. And this was the response she gave. Mama yenkoshe video no na yemfa ye discussion na embeto aso.
Going to be named the running mate for Nana Kwame Bediako.
Okay.
Yes, Cheddar of Freedom Jacob Caesar. Great news and all of that. Did he reach out to you about this? Tell us for the first time.
Yes, Cheddar did, yes. But I told him that I've invested too much in Jomoro, and I believe the Nkrumah's tradition must be represented in Parliament, in our decision-making, that decision-making body, because as it is today, it is not with that clarity and conviction. So yes, that I've invested too much in that, and I think I want to see that happen.
But you believe in his ideology. Nana Kwame Bediako is a man on the move. You believe that he has that and what it takes to get in there. It's just that you want to stay on the side.
I believe many Ghanaians have what it takes inside and outside politics. You know, as I'm saying, I mean, now we know what our priorities are. I think most of us do. So I believe many Ghanaians have the right mindset and know what needs to be done. But but politics anyway, it's a different thing, because vying for political power, I think you have to do it with a strategic.
Okay, Busia Fonti video no na yakoshe no na. I think her point has been made clear. Oma several reasons in here she cannot join Nana Kwame Bediako as the running mate, and as News Force supporters no, I believe we have to respect that decision. Ubehu comments like, oh, we are disappointed, oh, please come and join us. No. On se Nana Kwame Bediako na ye follow no. One thing na I was saying na ye observe it. One thing we have to always observe about Nana Kwame Bediako is that Oyobia, nothing works against him. Maybe wonu behuni say there are a lot of moves that we make it people think move way there Nana Kwame Bediako enye juma, but he will come out successful. Look at the convention ye cancel ye. Now see, all of a sudden the movements ne be popular. Look at all those journalists, the false accusations. Ebimu have the opportunity to interview him. They try to rather disgrace him or put him on the spot. At the end of the day, all those things, they work for his good. He didn't come to the political scene on time. But so be observe. There's nothing like lateness. Even the lateness is working together for his good. In his life, he talks about listening to the voice, obeying the voice and skipping the noise. Nyankopon akasa no ne ne kasa ne move bia obeye bia Nyankopon ne kasa. Inti no otie sa ne no kra before so be make any massive move. Na anytime so be make some move no, you realize say no, this is the greatest move anyone could ever make. Look at his manifesto. People were asking him, hey, time me call the pen how do manifesto beba. At the end of the day, no. Look, he brought his manifesto after MPP NDC. And now the manifesto, no, that is what every other person is talking about. And you know, this topic of honorable, esteemed Samia Nkrumah not accepting his vice presidency, it shouldn't be a big deal at all. We have to learn from the past. Say, Nana Kwambediako is someone, nothing goes against him. God and Kasano, he will bring another person, he or she best fits the position, and it will work together. It will work for his good and the good of all of us. One thing we have to understand about the new force movement is that because Ghana Hayati ama for bre. People are suffering. Husbands have lost their jobs. Children have dropped out of school because their parents have lost their jobs. Look at the inflation. Look at the collapse of businesses. People go to bed without food. So do you think that our God is asleep, that all these people crying out unto God to help us? But God cannot physically, physically now MPP NDC for opportunity to help, because kan hu say many wono nyankopon na boy ye nyankopon krofo ye nyame nipa nti nyankopon entimi mbrɛ sorry nyankopon entimi emboyen emma ye nyanko ye nua emma ye mbrɛ say dabi nti nyankopon ankasa na oye na adwuma. Until yen trusting in God said, Nana Kwambediako's dreams, no, his dreams of helping the ordinary suffering Ghanaians, no, they will not be shattered, but God himself will help him. That is why he has even made you and I to support his vision. And we are telling people, we are telling others about this. It is not the work of man, it's the work of God. So that is the first point. The second one is the man Nana Kwambediako looks up to, which is Samia Nkrumah, is a revolutionalist. He is not a puppet. He is not a gentleman in suit and jacket. Obeba betna Parliament House. And also be to kwan ene oko UN, ene oko ECOWAS meeting, okoha. No. He was a revolutionalist. And for someone to be that, it takes courage, it takes selflessness, and it takes boldness. This is something that if God doesn't give you from above, you cannot have it. And Samia Nkrumah was appointed by God to save Ghana from their colonizers. But apart from God giving it to you too, you have to have that a revolutionary mindset, through knowledge in here, information. Look at the books and Samia Nkrumah where are the books now? Almost today, not even one of his books is read in any of our institutions, whether university and even the secondary schools. None. Why? Because when you get a hold of even one of his books, Yenfan say neo-colonialism, when you get a hold of that book and read it, your mindset will change. You will forever erase NDC MPP from your mind. So it's not a matter of say neba na obetimi aye neba, but does she have that revolutionary, that boldness, that courage to bring about that change we need here in this country? Yes, Mika say ushe videos no kora no uswa. Into onyi no, she's about to come and learn about ne papa ne amoye, the things he believed ne papa believe in. But she also has her own dreams. So let's respect that and put that aside. The new force, we are marching on. Even if Nana Kwame Bediako brings an unpopular person as a running mate, that shouldn't deter us. The most important thing is knowledge, information. You listening to me can be Nana Kwame Bediako's running mate if you have the right information. I said if you get a hold of Kwame Nkrumah's book, Neo-Colonialism, and you read it, you will feel like no. Things has to change today, tomorrow. These two parties, no. Because that is the man's ideology. It was after Kwame Nkrumah chose our book no, and our brother said no, this man oyi cheat too much, and omo assassinating no. So a lot of things happened in the past that people are not aware. Into maybe his daughter is not ready for such way. Or kasa about strategies or no say no vision is to win back her Jomoro seat. Let's respect that and move on. All those questions of parliamentarians, ministers, all those things, they are just to distract. Let's focus, get him on the presidency chair, and all other things will fall in place. Burkina Faso, the man took over as a military man with the old corrupt ministers and all that. But today, things are changing. They are seeing the change they want in Burkina Faso. So let's continue supporting Nana Kwame Bediako. Listen, the mainstream media, the people who have been laughing with him, they are the same people who are benefiting from the rot that is going on in this country. Things will not change. It will continue to be MPP, NDC, because they are enjoying from the rot. So don't expect any of them to support such a vision. Every question they throw at him is to make nothing out of his vision. But you and I that have seen that vision and is supporting that vision, let's continue and forget about all the distracting topics, headings, and media questions and all that. And let's move on. As I said, Samia Nkrumah or not, the new force is marching on. Thank you all for staying tuned. We'll join in another episode. Bye-bye.